The sentences are written here that a spacecraft where from the solar system was not known to have any life anywhere else except on their planet. Tilu's father recalled the ancient days recorded in the archives at the Central Bureau when their ancestors had a well developed space program and had searched the solar system with manned and unmanned spacecraft and found that they were indeed alone. Now, in the days of energy shortage and underground life, they had no space program, they could only watch. Importantly, from their vantage point, where were these strangers? The first sentence is written here that a spacecraft, where from? Somebody is asking a spacecraft, and from where the spacecraft is coming to us. Somebody is asking. The next sentence is written here that the solar system was not known to have any life anywhere else except on their planet. It is told through the sentences to us that somebody is telling here that the solar system was not known to have any life else except on their planet. So there is told through the sentences to us that somebody is speaking here that the solar system was not known to have any life before and except on their planet. So it means the solar system was not known to have any life before, and the people of the world, they did not know about the solar system, that among uh, among the planets are able to have any life among them. So that's why in this case the sentences are told here. The solar system was not known to have any life anywhere else except on their planet. The next sentence is written here that Tilu's father recalled the ancient day recorded in the archives at the Central Bureau when their ancestors had a well-developed space program and had searched the solar system with a manned and unmanned spacecraft and found that they were indeed alone. It is told through the sentences to us that Tilu's father was recalled to the Central Bureau, um, and their ancestors had a well-developed space program and had searched the solar system with a pen and unmanned spacecraft and found that they were indeed alone. It is told through the sentences to us that time Tilu's father was recalled to the Central Bureau, and their ancestors, they had a well-developed space program, and they have searched the solar system with a manned and unmanned spacecraft, and found they have found that they are alone. The next sentences are written here that they had no space program. It is told through the sentences to us that uh, now, in the days of energy shortage and underground life, they had no space program. And in this time, where there is thin air and where there is thin air and and temperature is too high, so situation in that situation they have no under in that situation, there is the shortage energy, and they have an underground life now. They had no space program, and in this situation they had no space program. So how they will manage the space program in the how they will manage the space program that they have, where there is the thin where there is thin air and high temperature. So how they will manage that space program, who they could only watch importantly from their vantage point. It is told through the sentences to us that, so they could watch importantly, from their vantage point. They could not they could not do this time anything, but they could watch from their but they could watch from their vantage point. Who were these strangers? And they were asking with each other that who were these strangers, those who have those who had well developed space program before. They were asking each other.